So this is what we have been dealing with all week long. So much snow. It's going to be another one of those winters. Hi everyone. I am here to film my 17 in 17 makeup challenge video. And I actually saw this idea on a couple other people's YouTube channels. Monica the Diva, Lorraine, and LS are planning to be a part of it. And I asked Lorraine if I could kind of change the format just a little bit so that it would better suit what I'm hoping to do with my makeup in the future. I know that I do for sure want to do a 17 in 17 lip product challenge, and so instead of using the specific products that they kind of set aside for their challenge this year, I kind of changed it a little bit in order to be able to join in with that collaboration. So I'm not following the exact formatting, but Lorraine told me it was okay, that I can just do what best fits my needs. So the goal is to be able to finish up 17 makeup products in the year 2017. So I've kind of outlined, these are the products that I definitely want to make sure that I get completely used up. I'm trying to finish up my 9 by New Year's, but I'm going to start working some of these things in so that I can kind of get a little head start. The majority of them are full-size products, and some of them have barely been used at all. The idea is that you choose 5 products that you want to use of one category, 4 of another, 3, 2, 2, and 1. I will be using 5 eyeshadows. The first one that I want to make sure that I use is this Brulee from Wet n Wild. As you can see, it's been used a little bit. I do have a little bit of a dip going, but nothing too spectacular. For next year, this is the one I'm going to use to set my eyeshadow primer. The second eyeshadow I want to use up and the third one are out of my Urban Decay Smoked palette. And I love this palette, but I just want to start using it up because it's one of my older ones. And the two that I want to work on next year are Kinky and Freestyle. I do have a very, very big dip in Freestyle and a little bit in Kinky as well. And then my last 2 eyeshadows are out of my Stila in the Moment palette. And the reason that I'm trying to use some of these up is because Stila isn't cruelty-free, and so I'm going to continue working on gearing my makeup towards only using cruelty-free brands in the future. But I love, love, love this palette, so I want to make sure that I get good use out of it. So the 2 that I'm going to be working on panning next year are Stila Instinct and Spontaneous. So it's this white shimmery and then this gold. My next category is eyeliners. These are the ones that I'm going to be using. I have 3 that are smaller because they are like the deluxe size, and then I have 1 that is full size, but again, it's one that I have used a little bit this year, so like the last couple weeks, so it's not exactly all the way full size brand new. This first one is Urban Decay Perversion. It is a black. The bottom of the pencil, part of it is plastic that's not including the product, so I lined that up on the paper to be able to show you about where I am as of today. So that's where I am. This one is Urban Decay Smoke. So that's where I'm starting with that one. My last Urban Decay pencil is Sabbath. And I don't know what's happening here with this little end, but I guess I'll have to sharpen it right away. But this is where I'm starting. And then my last one is from Buxom. It is in Come Over. I've been using it the last couple of weeks as well, and I just really don't care for it. I don't like having glitter in my waterline. I really don't like this, and I definitely won't be rebuying it. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. So the first one is the Come Over, and it's just brown with glitter in it. Maybe you can kind of see. This is the black, the Urban Decay Perversion. And then I have Urban Decay Sabbath, which is like a dark navy. And then my last one is this Urban Decay Smoke, and it is like a charcoal gray. I am trying to use up 3 powders. First is this Physicians Formula Youthful Wear. It's in translucent and it's a pressed powder. And I have used it. You can't really see a lot of the writing anymore. My second powder is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. And I have barely used this at all because I've been trying to work on that Tarte one forever. So I didn't even mark a line. I will once I've used it for a little bit and kind of gotten what's in the top part out. And then I'll figure out how much I have left from there. But it's essentially new. And in this is 9.3 grams. So 0.33 ounces. And my last one is in my little IT Cosmetics, I don't know, travel square. I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? They don't call it anything. I guess, I don't, whatever. It looks like this. I got it off QVC. The setting powder that I'm going to be working on as well is this little square here. See, it opens on both sides, but it's just this square of the Bye Bye Pores translucent powder. And keep in mind, I still have to finish that stupid Tarte Amazonian clay powder that I've been working on in this project. So apparently I'm just gonna be the powder queen next year. My 2 category is foundations. These are the 2 that I've been kind of juggling back and forth for a while this year. One is the Josie Maran Instant Self-Adjusting Fair Light Foundation. It's the Matchmaker foundation. I have no way of knowing exactly how much product is left in this because the bottle is like impossible to see through. But I love this. It's perfect for every day for work, so this will be no problem using up. And then the other one I'm going to be working on is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in 120, looks like. And again, I don't know how much is in here. Hopefully these ones will go fairly quickly. And then instead of doing another category of 2 items, I decided instead to do 3 categories of 1. And I did the math, it adds up to 17, so I'm good to go on that. One of the products that I want to use up is my Too Faced bronzer that I've been working on since, what, September? It's the Milk Chocolate Soleil light to medium matte bronzer. And as you can see, I do have a dip. A small dip, considering how much I have been using this over the last couple months, but a dip nonetheless. My next category is highlighter. So one highlighter that I would love to use up this year, and only because it's only good for 12 months and I've had it open for probably half that time already, is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight. It's the like cream kind in Opal. And I usually mix that into my foundation before I apply it. So it's beautiful. I absolutely love this, and I will most definitely be repurchasing it. And my last product is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. This is an under eye corrector, and I do find that it helps a little bit to cover up my dark circles. So it is meant to be kind of that salmon tone that you put under a concealer that matches your skin. I don't have any progress really to show on this, or there was some on here, but then I shook it up trying to get the top stuff to fall down, but it didn't work at all. It was a huge embarrassing failure. So as soon as I have actual progress that I can show you on either of these, I'll mark them with a magic marker so you can see kind of my progress throughout the year. Those are the 17 products that I hope to use up before the end of 2017. As I said, I took the idea that I saw from like Lorraine's channel and changed it, but I will definitely link her channel as well as Monica's channel and Elle's channel so you can kind of see what the original collaboration was, and I hope that you join me in this project to make you feel like you really made some progress. Sometimes in project panning you wind up using things that you just really don't like that much, just use them up. So for next year I decided that I wanted to throw some things into the project that I really do look forward to using and I really do love and I really would consider repurchasing, because life is too short to use makeup you don't like. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and also please feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to see in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.